Good day, YouTube, and welcome to the first ever episode of Poznansky's Beer Reviews. Today we are reviewing a very well-known beer in today's market. This is the Stella Artois Premium Lager Beer. This is, I believe, they don't have the ABV on the bottle. Wish they did. This is a... Let me look it up on Beer Advocate here. I'll also give you the grade. It gets a 71%, which is an okay on Beer Advocate. Although I don't really take what they say to heart, because, I mean, they're just people like everyone else. This is 5% alcohol by volume, Euro Pale Lager. And I've heard mixed feelings. Some people like it, some people don't like it. I've had this a few months ago. I don't think I was too crazy about it. Especially in the green bottle. I know that green bottle can let in a lot of sunlight that tends to skunk up the flavors a lot, and I don't want that in my beer. So I got mug here, sorry I don't have a pint glass. I'm poor. This is what I drink out of. So up the cap. Into the glass it goes. Alright, let's see. We got about 2 finger head. Not much skunkiness in this one. That just could be because I have a cold right now and I can't really smell that well. But I can taste, so. But I am getting like a grassy, ricey kind of malt scent. Very earthy kind of. I know that this was a Belgian product, although I don't think Belgium really produces it. I think it's Anheuser-Busch InBev, which is basically the same company that makes Budweiser, which is the beer I hate the most. But without further ado, cheers, guys. Okay, so what I'm getting, you do get a little bit of the malt. There's a sweety taste in there. There's a little, very slight, bitter back end, very slight. You don't really taste the hops, although they are there. Excuse me. Sorry, I've got a cold. It does taste like your average, ordinary American lager. What does she want? But, I mean, on a hot day, this would be pretty refreshing to me, honest. There's not much really I can tell you about this. There's not really that much flavor in it. I mean, it's better than any Coors Light or Budweiser that I get. Is it as good as some of the craft beers that I drink? No, not at all. Not even close. I do like how the head is still kind of like there. That's one thing about the Stella that makes it stick out than any other. adjunct lagers is that the head is actually kind of pretty frothy. At least when you start it, it's pretty frothy, and and it does leave a nice lacing on the glass, which is what I do like. It's nice to look at when you're done. But it is like, it is almost straw color if it's in the light. It's like piss, kind of. This is really what your piss would look like if you just kept drinking a beer. Probably. But there's not really much. I figured that since this is my first beer review, I'd start off with something simple. Then I'll get to the heavier stuff. And you guys can always request any kind of beer you want. I'll go to my local beer distributor and see if they got it there. They probably do. They got everything there. This I just picked up at Wallbounds because there's no reason I should pay a little bit more extra money for the 6-pack at the beer distributor when I can get it for less at Wallbounds. I'll only go beer distributor if I'm getting a good beer, which I've got a few in my fridge, but I'll do maybe one tonight, maybe tomorrow. We'll see how the day ends. See. But yeah, I mean, there's not really much I can say about this beer. There's not really that much to it. But, you know, I'll tell you what, I work at a catering company, and I'm standing for 15 hours a day, running back and forth with bus boxes, getting dinner orders, you know, trays and trays of heavy shit. I tell you, man, when I come home and I'm dead, I'd crack one of these open before I'd crack the craft beer and just chug this as long as it's cold. This is it's very refreshing, guys. This is what some people, I guess, would call like one of those beers like after a hot summer day you just chug. It is refreshing, although it's not something I would want to, like, you know, if I'm watching like a movie or something with Chinese food, that I would want to have it with it. Not at all. But, so yeah, I mean, see if I can get anything else on it. The alcohol taste is very slight. I think they use rice for this. I don't think they use corn. I know InBev and Anheuser-Busch are very big on rice. I know Molson Coors uses corn. But, because I'm not really tasting the corn in this, I'm tasting more rice and grassy, grainy, earthy kind of flavor in there. But yeah, that's really it, guys. I'm going to chug it on camera here, and rate, comment, subscribe, please, and request. I'd love to do any beers you guys love. Hopefully I can find it. But, cheers, prost to my German friends, l'chaim to my Jewish friends, salute to my Italian friends. If I left out any other nationality, which I did, just because I don't know how to do the cheers in their language. But cheers to you guys too.